Hi, I'm Abby with Adventurous Advocates, and I'm excited to see you today. We are off the beaten path just a little bit. If you love theme parks and zoos and aquariums, don't worry, we'll be back to that soon. But today, for those of you who love to see fun local things that aren't necessarily touristy or well advertised, I have a treat for you. We are here at the Citrus Candy and Jelly Factory, where you get free treats, free tours, and get to see how they grow and make their amazing candy, which is grown straight from their own orchard. So come on, let's have an adventure. When you first walk through the door, you're met with the most vibrant colors, the most delicious smells, and as you look around, you realize you are surrounded by delectable treats.
It's nice to meet you, Steve. Yeah, we welcome you to Davidson of Dundee. Davidson of Dundee was started in 1967 by Glenn Davidson. Now, prior to that, Glenn was a naval aviator in World War II, and then following that, he was a salesman for Schaefer Pen Company in New York City. And then he and his family moved to St. Louis, and he worked in the candy business. He was the one that originated Sweet Tarts and Jawbreakers and Pixie Sticks.
Oh, that's exciting.
But he recalled how his mother, who lived here in Winter Haven, had a special kind of gelatin type of delicacy that she would make from scratch. So in the early 60s, Glenn and his wife, Lois, and their 4 children moved back to Winter Haven, and so he started Davidson of Dundee in 1967. So the building you see here is the original building, and what we have above this table is the ribbon cutting ceremony from 1967. Back then, Cypress Gardens was very popular, and so with this ribbon cutting, Glenn Davidson's right there in the middle with that ribbon cutting day in 1967. So originally, this business was that of making special delicacy candies. And so what we do here is that we cook our candy using the sugar, our copper kettles, a special type of pectin mix, the fruit juices, and we bring it up to a temperature of 224 degrees. Then we pour it out on a slab and we let it cool for about 24 hours. Then after the slab has cooled, we actually hand roll and cut the slabs of the candies. So you'll see this rack that has different slabs on it. And what Cynthia is doing is she is cleaning the one rack, but you see how she has a slab that's been cut one way, and then she's going to bring her guide over and cut it the other way, and then she's going to sugar those cubes. What she's making right now are watermelon delicacies. And so she will cut and sugar those and then lay them out. And you see how we have the trays here as an example. That's key lime, lemon, and tangerine. Now also on the far slab, you see our pecan praline patties that we made. So these slab tables are the original tables from 1967.
Oh, that's neat.
And the same is true with some of the other machinery that we use.
What's that one right there?
This machine itself?
Mm-hmm, the white one with the wheel?
Yes, that is a machine that cuts our nougat into cubes. So yeah, it's a nougat cutter machine as such. Yeah, back from 1967. So then after the delicacy cubes are ready and cured, then we bring them over here, and you see Miss Vicky in this packing room is taking the different types. What she's making is an assortment called Assorted Citrus Delicacy that has key lime, lemon, and orange. And she's putting them into a 5-ounce bag. So everything is packed by hand.
Oh, wow.
Everything is packed by hand. So we have delicacy candies as well as chocolates that we provide.
Wow.
And so after she packages them, then we make them available on our showroom floor, also available on our web store.
What's your web address?
Our web address is davidsonofdundee@gmail.com.
Ah, very cool.
And then also we have a wholesale department, and I manage the wholesale department. And so we distribute this candy and our jellies throughout the state. So that's just part of what we do. And if you'll follow me this way, I'll
Sure.
show you more about the other aspect that is with our jelly sheet. In the 60s, Davidson of Dundee was established, and at that time it was with the candy production as well as citrus production. But then in the 70s, the company branched out and expanded to produce marmalades, jellies, and butters. And so this is the jelly factory as such. So what we do in here is that we use a boiler system, a steam boiler system that we produce in our kettle here the different recipes that has either the juices as well as pectin, corn syrup. We don't use high fructose syrup, we use corn syrup. And with each cook that we make, we use 80 pounds of cane sugar in that. So with marmalades, we'll use the orange peel that goes with the marmalade. So that we produce really 3 types of jellies. We produce a marmalade, so any kind of marmalade that we sell has the actual orange marmalade, the peel, the rind with that. Then we use a butter, and that's where the peel is ground up to a fine type of consistency. And then the jellies has the same flavoring but has no peel in it at all. So like this jar right here is tangerine, and there's no peel in it, but it has all of the flavoring. So we have 3 types.
Nice.
We produce over 40 different kinds of marmalades and jellies here.
Very cool.
And so in this production, we will add all of the ingredients into this one kettle that is double lined so that the steam can heat it up. And then like with our candies, it's heated up to 224 degrees for the right consistency. Then it is pumped over into this sieve, right? This hopper. Looks like a big funnel that's upside down. So it's pumped over into that hopper, and then it's dispersed into our jars 2 by 2 on this assembly line. And then it turns 90 degrees and it goes through this tunnel where the jars are washed and cooled with an irrigation system, then brought over here for the labeling and placed in the cases.
Oh, very interesting.
So that's the production with the jelly side. And
Nice.
so, as I mentioned, we have the gift store, the online web store, the web page, and then wholesale. We have over 100 clients, different retailers across the state that we deliver.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
impressive.
that's
I
right.
wasn't aware you did all that.
Yes,
That's awesome.
that's what we do.
Do you still use your own trees for your fruits?
No, we don't. Yeah, we use local growers for our fruit. So yeah, we don't. We used to have trees, but we don't have our own grove, so we purchase.
That is amazing that you source locally and that you support the local community.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Thank you very much.
So what is your favorite jelly?
My favorite, to be honest with you, is a mango butter or
Ah.
guava jelly. I also like the strawberry conserves.
Very, very cool. Okay, so we had a couple of questions come in, and they were, how do people find out about the food allergies? So I guess the 2 specific ones mentioned were pineapple and peanut, but people wanted to know how they could figure out which allergies they should watch out
Yeah,
for.
we have labels on everything, and so
Okay.
we don't use any kind of peanuts in our jelly production, but on our candy we do specify whether or not there is a, for example, we do have peanut brittle and we have pecan brittle. So yes, we have to make sure that people are aware that all of the ingredients are
Made
identified.
in the same place, and yeah.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Exactly right.
Very cool. Do you use any pineapple?
We do use some pineapple. We use, one of our products is an orange pineapple cherry marmalade. And then we use, on some of our jellies, we use a little bit of pineapple with that. Some of our baskets have a pineapple flavor.
Very
in it.
cool.
So yeah.
Well, it's good to know.
Yes,
So,
it is.
Thank you. Well, this has been absolutely incredible. Do you mind if we look around a little bit?
That's why we're here. Yes.
I want to tell you have an amazing store,
Well, thank
and you
you.
are a really inspiring story, and
Well,
we're
thank
glad
you.
you're a part of the community.
Thank you very much. We appreciate y'all coming in. We have samples available, both of the candies as well as the marmalade.
If people would like a tour and they would like to come by
Free,
and purchase
yes,
from you,
yes.
do they need to schedule or can they
No,
just come by?
Come on in. Yeah. It's just
Nice.
a cold call.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Nice to see you.
One thing that really surprised me was how many amazing jams they had in really unique varieties. I personally had never seen coconut jam before.
The way we package our candy is either in a basket, gift basket format, or we package it in a 12-ounce box or a 6-ounce box or as you saw Vicky making the 5-ounce bag. That's how we package our candy. That has either the delicacies or has some of the chocolates in it. So that's the way we package our candy. Now, with our marmalades and jellies, we have over 40 different types of jellies and marmalades.
Look at these delicious pre-made baskets. This would make a great gift for anyone. Okay.
Yes, we have fruit starting in late October, and the fruit will run through until usually probably a week right before Easter.
So you guys offer holiday gifts, right?
Yes,
what kind of
we have
Christmas
holiday gifts. We have holiday tins. We have nuts, chocolate, citrus candy, pecan logs, brittles, crunches, anything you can think of.
Oh, that's awesome. I have to ask you, what is your favorite thing here?
Tangerine, anything.
Tangerine, anything?
Jelly, tangerine candy. Tangerine's my favorite.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't know how you work here and don't just eat everything all the time.
I
because
do, and I
it
shouldn't, but I do.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Beyond being really locally focused and supporting other businesses and growers within the local area, they also have a really fun variety of gifts. And I know that you can choose something for every budget. They've got some like $3 things, and then all the way up to the more pricey and flashy and expensive. But they also have some very budget friendly options if you just want to go in there and get a quick treat to try or something for yourself. But they also have some really nice Christmas gifts in here, or birthday gifts. And one thing that I thought was fun was that they had other things that you could pair with the candy. So you could get a fun picture frame, put a picture of your tour in there, and then get a box of candy, and that would make a really great gift for like a Nana or Papa to show them all about your trip.
And this is our catalog. We ship all over the United States. In the catalog, we have a calendar that lets you know what fruit is coming and what months they will be here. And like I said, we ship all over the United States. Jellies, candies, marmalades, anything you want.
Very cool. Thank you for sharing that with
You're
us.
welcome.
Chloe Bear, what have you picked out?
A chocolate alligator.
Let me see that thing. That is so cool. They actually make chocolate alligators. What are you going to name your alligator before you eat him?
Chompy.
Chompy? I think it's incredible that they make little animals and they have so many fun things here, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about this factory?
My favorite thing is the story of the creativeness.
You like the story about how they came to make the candy and the story behind the owner?
Yeah.
That was very cool. I like that too.
Yeah.
All right, adventurers, we have had some fun and learned some things. So this was actually an incredible adventure. I really enjoyed learning how candy was made and how jams were made. The owners were absolutely spectacular and fun to be around. The atmosphere was welcoming and creative and fun. How many times do you get to go and literally see where the candy you're about to buy is made? You don't. I mean, you can't get that at a theme park. You can't get that at a typical touristy location. So this was really a special experience and I highly recommend it. They do ship all around the US. If you come, they are a plethora of information. So you can come, tour it, buy something fun, and then if you liked it at holiday time, go ahead and order from the catalog and they'll ship it to you. So I feel like it's well worth the trip to come tour it and see it. There's nothing you can't do in an ECV or wheelchair. I didn't get off my ECV. I did have to make a few turnarounds and 3-point turns, but if you're willing to be a little bit patient, it is fairly accessible. There's only 2 locations in the tour, the section where the candy's done and the section where the jam's done, so there's nothing hard to navigate. It's a lot of fun, and it's not terribly long, so it's not a lot of standing, but it is a lot of really fun information. I highly recommend this. I think it'd be a good experience, and I want you to go ahead and let me know in the comments what you loved about this tour. Did you learn anything new? Would you like to have more information? Go ahead and let me know also what adventures you would like to see in the future. And please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and notification bell. I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay adventurous.